power yoga. Let's come into, we're going to start in a yogi malasana, a squat. I've got a block here. I'm going to be a bit cheeky, say cheeky, and sit on my block. 2 blocks. If you don't have a block, coming into squat position and opening the knees out here. So if the knees are collapsing, try pushing the elbows into the knees and vice versa, the knees back a little bit. And taking nice long deep breaths into your groin space. Relaxing your jaw in your mouth. And gently roll your head in one direction as you're in this shape. And then change in direction with your head. And then let's put our right hand on the ground, lift up your left arm, reaching up, push the palm down on the right and reach up with the left. And maybe you turn your head up to your fingers in the sky. And then switching the arms over. So gently use the arm to push against the knee and use the knee to push against the arm. That will help you deepen the twist. Spread the fingers wide. And then doing that one more time, except hit the arm in the middle rather than up to the sky, like you're opening a door for somebody. And you're closing that door and you switch sides. Place your palms on the floor, turn your toes in, lift your bum in the air, stretching the back of the hamstrings, and then squat back down like Malasana again. Maybe you reach your arms up to the sky, then back down. Try and lengthen through your toes, turn the toes in, heels turn out, and then do that one more time, coming back to yogi squat. Maybe open your mouth wide, stretch the jaw. Then coming back, forward fold, turn your toes in, heels turn out, and gently rock your body weight backwards and forwards. Let your chin tuck in. Crown of your head, like you're tipping out anything that you don't want in your mind today. Maybe rocking side to side. You could hold your elbows if that feels better for you. And then walk your feet out wider. And then I'm going to bend into our right leg, coming into a bit of a squat. I've got a bit cheeky here as well, like my blocks are here for a bit of support. Leg is out long, reaching up with that arm. Spread your fingers and toes. And then bringing your hand down and switch to the other side. So you may not go down as low. You might keep your bum up and you might be here. Or you might be down here. Get the fingers. Get the tissue between the toes. So you stretch that. Do that a few more times. Come back to the middle. Keep your feet wide. So we're taking a wide fold now. And gently rock your hips like you're rocking your bottom side to side, like you're wagging your tail. Soften your knees, tuck your chin in. And then keep doing that and walk your hands forwards. And maybe get your shoulders involved as well. You might want to bend your knees a little bit or a lot. And then push your bum back. Keep your arms extended, head tucked in. And then walk your hands forward, forwards, forwards. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. And then you're going to drop your hips with your legs wide onto the floor. Lift up your chest, chin. and then push back. So it's like a wide downward dog. Through a wide cobra-y sensation here. Keep your toes tucked if you like. Do that one more time. You might even want to turn your hands in a different direction. Maybe turn them out wide and see how that feels. Making all different shapes. And then back to a downward dog. Walk your feet back into your regular downward dog stance. Maybe hip width, maybe a little bit wider. Pedal your feet. And drop to your knees. Untuck your toes. Finding a child's pose that works for you. Toes could be together or apart. Slide your hands forwards or maybe out wide, or even at your sides, and breathe. And gently, as you're here, rocking your body side to side. Like someone's hands are on your back and they're just gently rock, as if they're trying to wake you up nicely, not like, get up! Like a nice, hey, wake up, get up. Just that gentle nudge. And if your hands are out straight, turn them palms up and keep rocking or be still. And then slowly coming up onto your knees. Tuck your toes. We're going to push the hips forwards and then back. Forwards and back. Squeeze your glutes, engage your pelvic floor if you like. Jaw relax though. Maybe lift your chin up when your hips are forwards. And then untuck your toes and then push a little bit more. A little wiggle maybe. And then sit down on the tops of your feet. Knees might be wide or more in. Let's take a little twist. I'm going to use the blocks that helps bring the floor to me. And then reaching the other arm up. Maybe put it behind your back. If the lower back is arching, tuck your tailbone in. So it's like you're pointing your butthole towards the floor. And switch into the other side. So twist, tuck your tailbone, other arm comes up, gently press it down your spine. Keep breathing. So think on the inhale, you create space. On the exhale, you're detoxing, you're squeezing the liver, the organs. Back to center. And then working into the armpits and the chest for a moment. Place your palms on the ground. Let's lift up your left arm, look up. And threading it under a few times. So slide it under, go towards the floor, head down, and then back up again. Breathe in to open the body, look up. And then looking under as you thread under. Last one. Staying down this time. Take your right arm out to the front of the mat, or you can wrap it behind you, or you could keep it where it was. And normally we're quite still here, so maybe rock backwards and forwards, see how that feels. Just be mindful of your head, that you're not squishing your head and face into the floor. So you're actually rocking the arm that you're laying on more. If that does feel too much though, stay still. Hands are relaxed. And then sink back and be still for a couple of breaths. Place your right hand back under your right shoulder, left arm extends up to the sky. One more time, look up. And then let's switch sides. Right arm up, look up. And then thread in. So think inhale as the arm comes up. Exhale under. One more time, maybe engage the pelvic floor, belly button to spine, reach up. And then threading under, completely relaxing down onto the arm. If that feels too much pressure, though, backing off. And then left arm could be where it is, out forwards or wrapping. And then maybe rocking backwards and forwards. Again, be mindful if you're squashing your entire head into the ground. And then finding stillness for a few breaths. Maybe sink the hips back a bit more, or you could be more on the shoulder by coming forwards more. And then coming out of that shape, bring the left hand down, right arm reaches up one more time, look up. Tuck your toes, taking a downward dog. And then walking your feet to your hands. And when you can't get your feet any further, bring your hands to your feet. Dangling down. Maybe hold your elbows. Tuck your chin in. Look towards your belly button. And then really bend your knees so that you're resting your tummy, your ribs on your thighs. And take a little bounce here. If that feels too strong, be still. And then come to center and slowly standing up one vertebra at a time, like you're stacking Lego on top of each other. You might even get your hips clicking into place as you're coming up. Head last. And then step to the front of your yoga mat, if you're not there already. Hands maybe in a prayer or on your chest or at your side. And I invite you to connect to an intention for your session today. Maybe something you would like to cultivate, to grow more of in your life. Something that would serve you, maybe today in particular, or even this weekend that's coming up. And then when you're ready, sweep the arms up, maybe take a back bend if that feels good. Coming down to the ground. Take a halfway lift, look forwards. And then step your left leg and your right leg back to a downward dog. Stay with your toes tucked, drop your hips towards the floor, taking a cobra style stretch like we did just before. And then bottom back up in the air, and do that a few more times. And then step back to downward dog. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Drop your right knee to the floor, taking a jaguar. Lift up your chin, your gaze, your drishti. And then step back for downward dog, and then do the same on the other leg. If your foot doesn't get there, pick it up and put it there. Doing that a few more times. And next time with the left leg, let your left knee roll out to the side and your left foot roll out to the side. That's it, and then back. And then next time your left knee steps forward, stay here. Put your back knee on the floor. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat and see if you can drop your left knee down and up. So we're going to bring the left knee towards the floor. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. Be mindful of your back knee. You might need a pillow underneath it. Last one. And remember, if something doesn't work for you, change the shapes, change the move. Tuck your back toes. Step 2, Yogi Malasana at the front of your mat. Squat down. Lift your arms above your head if you like. And then step back for a downward dog, left and right. And then right leg, we do the same. So right foot outside the right hand, drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Walk the hands more to the left, and then bring the right knee down. Your left foot might be moving all over the place. That's fine. So just feeling what this stretch feels like for you. When your knee goes to the floor, try maybe bringing your hips closer to the floor as well. So like your nun, your groin. Last one. You can make this as small, medium, or as big as right for your body. Remember, we're all different. And then tuck your back toes. Take your Mobilising yogi squat at the front of your mat. Arms up in the air if you like. And then sit back on your bottom, roll back, and then roll back up. Now, what you might like to do is put your hands on the floor as you roll back and take your legs behind your head. And sit up, or you could do a little roll and then come back up. So whatever feels right for you today. If it feels really, really good, you might even want to keep your legs hanging behind your head for a breath or two. And if you're like, Aim, I don't like this, then you can come up into a seated position and just take a few breaths in a meditation shape. Now, next time you are at the front of your mat, let's come back to yogi squat. So lift yourself up. Take a breath in and a breath out, and then we're going to step the right then the left back to downward dog. Take an inhale and an exhale. Let's start with the right leg today. So lift the right leg up, open the hip, maybe make some knee circles. You can do this on your knees as well. Keep your heart facing the floor. And then stepping your right foot outside your right hand for a jaguar. Maybe turn the toes out. Left knee hovers off the floor. Look up. And then take a skandasana, a surface lunge at the front of your mat. So spin your left foot open. Skandasana, left arm up. And then we're going to take a wide forward fold in the middle of the mat. Turn the toes in, maybe let your head dangle down. You might even like to take your arms above your head or interlace your fingers behind your back. You could take a chest opener here. And then release the hands down if they're up. Turn to the back of your mat. Drop your back knee, untuck your back toes, take a hamstring stretch here. Flex your toes up, give them all a wiggle. Hands could be inside the left leg, or you might even want one hand outside the left. I'm feeling mine inside today. Plant the left foot on the floor. Keep your back toes untucked if you can, and then lift your back knee off. Keep pushing into your right palm, left arm up to the sky. Bring your left hand down. Roll the right foot back open, and we're going to take a warrior two back at the front of your mat. So turn the feet as you're moving. Want now hips, nips, belly button facing the long edge, the right knee's facing forwards, and it's as if you're rolling the left knee and left hip open. Reverse your warrior, so reach and then reverse. Breathe into the side body, squeeze the glutes. Bringing the hands to the floor, pivot onto your left tiptoes. Right leg goes up, step behind you for either wild thing or reverse tabletop. Hips to sky, head can be up or back. And then taking a chaturanga back at the front of the mat any way you like, or you could take rest. I'm going to go back to a downward dog and take rest. Give your bum a little wiggle in your downward dog. And then left leg comes up, bend the knee, keep the heart facing the floor, circle the left knee, jaw relaxed. And then step in, placing the left foot outside the left hand, jaguar at the front. Lift the heart, breathing in. Skandasana, surface lunge at the front. So spin the right foot open, right arm up to sky, breathing in. Look up, flex your toes, open your fingers. Wide fold in the center. Arms up or interlaced or on the ground. Soften the knees, take a little shoulder wiggle here. Push into your feet, soften your knees and come up like a halfway lift. So stretch the spine, and then folding back down. Going to turn towards the back of the mat. Breathing in. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, hamstring stretch, flex the toes up. It could also be more of a calf stretch depending on where you are. So if you're further back, it might be more hamstring. If you're in the middle, you might find it's more calf. I'm actually feeling it more in the middle of my spine. So this is all connected. Then plant your foot down, keep your back toes untucked, lift that left knee off the mat and see if you can lift your right arm up and turn your body towards the right knee. Lick a tomato leaf here. And then bring the hands down. Roll in or untuck the toes. Pushing yourself up for a warrior two at the front of your mat. So change your feet as you're moving. Hips, heart, facing the long edge. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze the glutes, reach the left arm forwards, then reverse the warrior. And then cartwheel the hands down. Pivot on your toes, left leg up, step behind, wild thing or reverse tabletop. Taking a chaturanga or downward dog, child's pose. I'm going to take a water. Again, listening to your body's feedback is most important. So we're going to go left side first this time. Left leg up, couple of knee circles. Jaguar. Skandasana at the front. Wide fold in the middle, choose your arm option. Up like a halfway lift. Back down, turn into the back of the mat. Drop the left knee, untuck the toes, hamstring stretch. Keep the back toes untucked if you can. Press the right foot down, left palm down, lift the knee, up and look up. Hand comes down. Shift the foot back onto the mat, the front coming up to warrior two at the front. Reverse your warrior. Now this time, turn your right tiptoes to face the front of the mat, as if you're going to put the right hand down, but maybe don't. Lift your back leg up, half moon twist. Left hand can stay on your left hip or up to the sky. And then standing up on your left leg, bring your right knee up. Hold your right knee with your left hand or hold your right foot with your left hand. And then twist your upper body, look behind you. Step the right toes back, hands come down, left leg up, wild thing or reverse tabletop. Optional chaturanga or meet us in downward dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, right leg comes up, open the hip, couple of circles. Into your jaguar at the front. Your skandasana at the front. Your wide fold. Choose your arm options. I'm going to keep mine on the floor this time. Up like a halfway lift. Back down, turn into the back of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, hamstring stretch. Relax your jaw, we got your tootsies. Keep the back toes untucked, plant the right hand down, lift your back knee, left arm up, twist. Left hand comes down, adjust the back foot because we're going to come up to warrior two at the front of your mat. Don't forget to move the back leg, check the hips, the nips. Reverse warrior. Start to pivot on your back tiptoes. Left fingertips either on the floor or float off the floor. Half moon twist. Lift your back leg. Right arm can be on the hip or the sky. Start to stand up. Bring your left knee up. Hold the left knee with the right hand or hold the left foot. Open your left arm, twist, look behind you. Yes! Step the left toes back, bring the hands down. Right leg goes up, wild thing or reverse tabletop. Push those hips up, squeeze that booty. Chaturanga, child's pose, down dog, rest. Whatever you want to do. Breathing in, breathing out. Do we have it in us to go one more time? Should we see what happens? So right side first. One knee circle with the right leg. Into your jag, you are. Skandasana at the front. Wide fold in the middle, arm option of choice. Turn to the back, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, hamstring. Come back, lift the back knee, twist. Hand comes down, back to the front of the mat, warrior two. You know what to do. Reverse. Half moon twist, pivot on your left tiptoes, left hand down, lift that right leg up. If you're feeling it, maybe take an extra balance. You could bend your left knee and hold your left foot with your right hand. Start to stand up, hold the left knee with the right hand the other way or the foot. Open the left arm, twist the upper body, look behind you if you can, smile. Step the left toes back, hands down. Wild thing or reverse tabletop, right foot behind left, squeeze the bum, reach. Chaturanga or downward dog or child's pose. And then left knee up, one big circle. Jaguar. Surfer's lunge at the front. Move to the middle of the mat, arm position of choice, toes in, heels out. Get those heels lined up. Turn into the back of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, hamstring stretch. Keep the toes untucked on the back foot, lift the back knee, right arm up, looking up. Right hand down. Spin the left foot back, ready for warrior two at the front of your mat. You've got this. Reverse your warrior. Pivot onto your back toes. Half moon twist, lift that right leg, left arm up, or it can be on your hip. Option to bend your back knee and take hold of your foot with your hand. And then release, start to bring that knee up. Hold the knee or the foot. You know what to do. Extend your right arm, twist, maybe look behind you. And then step the right toes back, hands come down, left foot up and over. Wild thing or reverse tabletop. Chaturanga. Into a child's pose. And breathe. You might want to come into a full shavasana laying on your back, or if you're ready to finish your practice seated or kneeling, close. Sweeping the arms up if you're seated. Into a prayer. And taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for doing the best you could, letting go of judgments, expectations, entitlements, and appreciating that you're here.
It's enough. Namaste. Namaskar. I will see you soon. Well done.